Good evening, everyone. It is January 23rd, 2023. You're just looking at a 30-minute chart of the ES. For tomorrow, we do have flash PMI at 9:45 and the Richmond Manufacturing Index at 10 o'clock. So a little bit of news during that A period. But before we get into that, let's just go over what we had today. Let's turn on the full Globex sessions for you guys. What we had is an extremely tight range during Sunday night and Monday pre-market. Just trading around the highs of Friday's RTH session. And during today in the morning, we held the close, Friday's 4 p.m. close, and just ramped straight up. What I was looking for was to get long off of the 96s, which happens to be our weekly open now, the 96 half. I was looking to get long. I was offered at 1875, got ran over firmly there. Tried a few more shorts around 20, I think 22 to 26 area. Got some break evens, this and that. No losers there. Tried another short, I think around 42 here. Missed out on this sell, which is what I was looking for. And then after that, I didn't bother trading the rest of the day. So I was thinking 40, 50 to 60 would kind of be the, if you want to call it an extreme high, you can call it that for the day. And we did end up making a notable high at 40.51, and then the high of the day did come in at 56 quarter, which has been an important number in the past, and even going back to kind of August-ish, this 40-50-ish area, definitely a notable spot for us to be watching, and 40-80s up above that. So what am I looking at for tomorrow? Well, we're looking at a 30-minute chart, and that's for a reason. Let's get rid of all of the lines, everything, just a plain 30-minute chart. And let's go on the RTH here. You can see we have been quite linear, for lack of a better term. Since Friday afternoon, we've rallied from about 39.50-ish up to 40.50, about 100 points with not a lot of movement downwards. We did get some towards the end of the day today, dropping out 40 points, but we did ramp back up. So what I want to look at for tomorrow, let's get into this. I want to be, and let's go back this to the RTH here. 4017 has been such a critical number for months and months, and I definitely want to be short below there. Just looking for a cleanup, at least into the open, the weekly open here, but more so I want to be seeing if we can get down into here. Regardless, I think 4017s will offer a good short if we're given it down into 96. I do want to be long in the 96s. I think there's a chance bulls can save it there. Not only is it the weekly open, it's also just been a critical number. If we turn on the Globex sessions, we can see it tagged on Tuesday as well as Monday last week, outside of the RTH. So it's been a nice spot in general. So I'm interested in getting long the 96s. I want to be short 17s. Now, I do want to be short around 33s, and maybe this will change based on how the overnight session goes as to what precise number I want. But I do want to be short somewhere between 33 and 36. That just puts us back inside of last week's highs. Puts us back inside last week's highs, which obviously has been an important number. We got a nice little sell here at 10.55, held the bid here, and kind of sold around it later in the afternoon. So it's been a pivoty spot. Now above there, I find it difficult to get long just because these are quite extended numbers on higher time frames, and I have trouble getting long at these numbers until we're considerably higher. To me, this is kind of it's an area where it could very well have a fake out in the simplest ways I can put it. So what I'll be looking for is for us to make a new high on the week, so break this 56, and if we do get that, I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. if uh, if we do break that high of the week, if we come back inside, I do want to be offered at the 51s. I think that gives us a good shot to come back into this 33-ish area, and we can see what happens there. So that's what I'm looking at. I genuinely only want to trade in this sort of range here, kind of this 40, 60. So today's high to about today's low. I'm not really interested in trading too far outside of that. Usually after a big session, after a big trend session, the next one will be a little bit more consolidatory, and that's what I was expecting today. But we did not get it. We got another trend update, and I think people might be a little bit screwed if they're looking for a third trend day in a row, especially if we start a trend update, especially if we lose this 85 to 97 area. If we start to lose this, I think there might be a liquidation scenario where people are caught trying to take these long, and instead we just end up melting through it. So that's what I have for today. I do have these upper levels, and if we get a POC shift up here after seeing some distribution, I probably will try and be short at these numbers. However, for just straight limit bracket or entering, I will just be looking at it like this, looking to be long 96s, short 17s, short 33-ish. I'll find a precise number later, and short 51s after making a new high and then coming back below. Hope that helps. That's all I have for you guys tonight. Likely will have some changes to this, and that'll be posted pre-market to Twitter per usual. Hope that helps. Have a great night and trade safe.